So we all know that Welcome to Derry is a prequel to It, but what if part of its origin story actually connects to the Mist? What if the experiment beneath Derry is the one that eventually leads to the creation of the Arrowhead Project decades later? Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a deep dive into a new theory, how Stephen King's The Mist might be directly connected to Welcome to Derry and the hidden military experiments shaping both stories. In episode 2 of Welcome to Derry, the US military discovers something buried deep beneath the town, a so-called weapon that drives anyone near it mad with terror. Only Leroy, a soldier whose brain injury prevents him from feeling fear, can approach it. To help locate the object, they enlist Dick Hallorann from The Shining, whose psychic ability, the Shine, can sense his energy. But here's where things get interesting. What the military calls a weapon might actually be a living energy source, the same type of force that the Mist Arrowhead Project will one day try to harness. In the Mist, the US government Arrowhead Project opens a dimensional rift, doing a classified experiment, unleash the fog and the monsters that come with it. The project isn't random, it's a continuation of the research.
You know, other worlds all around us, and how they wanted to try and make a window, you know, so they could look through and see what's on the other side.
Back in the 60s, Derry's military base records fear as a measurable signal. They call it the frequency anomaly. Over time, that data becomes the foundation of a new program, one that tries not just to study fear, but replicate it. Arrowhead isn't a new project, it's Derry's dark legacy rebrand. The weapon buried under Derry might be a fragment of its cosmic energy, a share of the dead lights left behind during one of its rebirth cycles. That shared radiance per terror. It doesn't just scare you, it affects your mind. The military mistakes it for a tool, psychological warfare, but in reality, they're studying fear itself and the thing Pennywise feeds on. Leroy immunity makes him the perfect test subject, while Dick's psychic sense gives them a map to something mankind was never meant to find. Now, Dick Hallorann's involvement is the key that ties to The Shining, Doctor Sleep, and of course, Welcome to Derry. The Shine is a natural form of the same energy the military is trying to weaponize. It's the light side of the same cosmic coin. When the government studies Dick Hallorann's abilities that start building devices that mimic psychic resonances, trying to detect or the fear frequencies, decades later the technology becomes the Arrowhead's portal generators machine designed to ping other dimensions, and when they activate them, the membrane finally breaks. The beacon around Derry aren't just markers, they are contaminated nodes. They stabilize the psychic pressure coming from that buried energy, but when the military starts experimenting, moving, or recalibrating those beacons, they destabilize the field. Small fog banks appear, experiment fails, people report seeing shadows in the mist. These are the first micro breaches, the same phenomena the Arrowhead scientists later recreate on a much larger scale. The Derry operation didn't end the project, it was just silent. In Stephen King's universe, fear is more than emotion, it's energy. It feeds on it. The Shining channels it, and the Mist amplifies it. The Derry weapon emits that energy. The Arrowhead Project learns how to broadcast it. The results are claustrophobic, because every time someone tries to control fear, it controls them. Now, Derry discovered the frequency Arrowhead turned into a signal, and when they did, the other side answered. So here is the full circle. Welcome to Derry shows the US military first contact with the cosmic fear source. The Shining reveals the human ability to feel that energy, and the Mist shows what happens when we try to open the energy's door. Now, Derry is phase 1, which is the discovery. Arrowhead is phase 2, which is the manipulation, and the Mist is the consequences. So what do you think? Could the Mist be the result of Derry's forgotten military experiments? Did the Arrowhead Project evolve from that buried weapon we saw in episode 2? Drop your theories in the comments. I want to hear what you think really connects with these stories. And also, if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell, because next time we're following the fog even deeper into Stephen King's universe.